Alright guys, welcome back. Happy Thursday to you. I want to go over this Zoom play. I closed it out today and we are up 100% on it. So let's see what Zoom did this last week. I'll go over and show you when I bought into it. So let's see. Bought in here August 13th, which was right over here. Right here. So I'll show you on the Weeble chart kind of why all the signs that I saw that made me bullish on it. So this was for basically a month out, the option contract that I had. We sold it just a few days later. So we bought in for 275 and we sold out today for 540. I sold it today even though it was still going up because this was my max gain on it since this was a debit spread. So there's no reason to keep holding it. I was at my max gain, so I sold out. And yeah, that's the thing with these is you're capped on your max gain, which I'm fine with. It's a lot safer and it basically doesn't have as much theta time decay. So that makes it a lot safer. And it's nice to know. It's also nice to know when to sell out for sure, because maybe I wouldn't know this if it was just an open naked call. I'd be like, well, I'll just keep holding it, and usually I have a pretty good exit, I feel like, but maybe I'd be a little late and then it'd come down or whatever. But this is nice because I have a max gain, I sell out at it, and there's 100%. So let me show you when I got into this. It was, let's see, the 13th. Zoom. So on the 13th, if you look at Zoom's chart, you can see it's been bullish for a while. The 9-day moving average has been over the 180-day moving average for quite a while. And then you can see up here it kind of hit a resistance, and then it's been consolidating in this range with a support here. Kind of came down here. If you follow the Wyckoff method, this would be the spring test. But on this spring test, you can see on the RSI, this is way oversold. We bought in on the 13th. So what I saw was, I saw this consolidation. I saw that it had been bullish, and then I saw the RSI had just hit 28 the day before. And then on the 13th, which is when we saw it, I saw this big green candle above the 9-day moving average, which is a good bullish sign. I saw that the MACD had already crossed over the signal right here. And then I saw that it was just oversold. Now I didn't buy it in down here because this isn't enough of a price action for me to buy in. MACD hadn't crossed. And there wasn't strong green candles, big green candles on top of the 9-day moving average. So once I saw these things, that's when we bought in. Sure, I could have given it a week time on the contract and made more, or 2 weeks, but to be safe, just in case it flattened out and went down for whatever reason, I got a month. So held it this day, and then it kind of consolidated here. MACD was still good, and the RSI was still nice. And then next day, or no, this was over the weekend, so this was Monday. Tons of gain on Monday. It was oversold, so I could have bought or sold out here, thinking, you know, this is oversold, it's going to turn around. But the price action didn't show that. The price action just still showed strength because these big green candles above the average, and the MACD was still strong. The MACD was still over the signal. So then 17th I held it. 18th was good, and then it started to kind of flatten out up here, and I was like, I don't know. But if you saw my video yesterday, I said I think it's just consolidating because it didn't really reverse and go down. It kind of stayed flat, and the MACD was kind of flat. It was starting to cross back, but I wanted to hold it, especially since I had a whole month on it. I thought for sure it can come up to my max gain, which was 280, and at this point it was 276. So I thought by a month from now it should hit 280. So I held it, and then today it shot up. And here we are, it's up at 290. I sold out sometime in the morning once I'd hit my max gain on it, which was 100%. So that was the Zoom play. It was a call debit spread. I only had one of them. It did cost quite a bit. It was $275, which is a lot for me on an options contract that's not, you know, a premium sell. But that was nice. So the account today, we are green. We're up 159. I opened up a SPY credit spread that expires tomorrow. If the SPY stays below 341, we will collect $210 in premium. So if you look at the SPY, when I bought this, it actually went up and down. If you look on here, the value of it went crazy. So at one point I was down, said like $120 on this, and I could have made more money if I waited till here to open the position, but I had no idea of that happening. I opened it up right around here when it was looking bullish for the SPY so I could get more premium. And then yeah, Robinhood doesn't Robinhood doesn't fill orders good at all. My price on it, my limit price was at the market price, not at the bid. I mean, it was crazy. So Robinhood basically just wait until it gets in their favor, and then they'll execute it for you. So when they executed it, I was immediately down $30 because I have 30 contracts, basically because they wanted that extra dollar on the top, little skim off the top for Robinhood, which was fine. I kind of expected it. But when you look at this, when you see these things, it makes me want to do more on E-Trade, because E-Trade for this position for commissions, it would have cost me $6, and they would have definitely executed before it even hit the market, the bid. They would have executed some of them at the ask, I bet, or at the bid instead of the ask, rather. So yeah, that's, you're paying you're kind of paying a bigger commission sometimes with Robinhood. It seems like it's kind of a mental thing though, because you think, oh, I'm not paying commissions. So I don't know, I'll keep doing it on Robinhood because I need the collateral to be able to do it with the SPY credit spreads. But anyways, yeah, so hopefully it stays, and I think it will if we look at the SPY, stays below 341 by tomorrow. I mean, that'd have to be a pretty crazy day, but we'll see. Maybe it won't. On the E-Trade, it's got like an 80% chance. It was like 93 when I bought it, and then it's come up some because SPY started to turn, well, SPY was green a lot of the day, or all day, so it's come down in probability a little bit, but still really high probability. What else did we do? Let's see. So I still have Square, the Square debit spread. It's max gain. I believe I have to be up. The strike price has to be as 160 for me to get max gain on that. So I've got plenty of time on it. I've got almost a month for it to hit 160. It's still climbing to me. This is a sure bull flag. Bull flag looks like a flagpole, right? This big green candle is like a flagpole, and then all this little choppiness is the consolidation. That looks like a flag. That's a bull flag. So it should keep climbing. MACD is good. RSI is fine. It's above the moving average. Above moving average. This should keep climbing tomorrow, unless if the market goes down, it goes down with it. Then it could maybe come down. But I think we'll hopefully get to max gain on this one also. Yeah, and that was okay. So Uber, crazy what happened to Uber today. Uber news was all their drivers were going to be turned into employees instead of contract labor in California, and Uber sent out an announcement that starting at midnight, Uber was going to shut down in California. This is kind of old news. It's kind of been brewing for a while. Not when they were going to shut down, but just they've been in court and all this sort of thing for a long time about turning contract labor drivers into employees. But today, in the last couple of days, it's kind of brought the share price down quite a bit. And then once they said that they were going to shut down in California after midnight, that kind of really tanked Uber. And then shortly thereafter, it said they won. There was news like, oh, Uber won the case or something. But I guess what it was Uber, a win for them was that they got it delayed, so they don't have to shut down, I guess, by midnight tonight in California. So then it shot up, and now Uber was up 6.5% on the day, which is crazy. So anyways, my few Uber shares liked it. I've got 20 Uber shares, and then remember I sold a put on Uber because I said at $29, $30, I like it. This was way negative today because Uber was at like $28. But now it's come back up, and it looks like it's going to expire out of the money tomorrow. So I will sell another put on Uber because I'd like to buy Uber. Let's see, then NCLH, AAL, Spice, Space, they all went down today. Wells Fargo down, but we're green on the day. And then tomorrow, hopefully, if it expires worthless, we'll be up another maybe 200 bucks. The square I'll sell out once reach max gain, or if I see it's reversing and there's not as much time left, which probably won't be tomorrow. I might sell out tomorrow because it'll be max gain, but it'll be a while until I think I need to sell out because it's turning around. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully you had a good Thursday, and we'll see you tomorrow. Make sure to like up, sub up, comment down, make your money happy money so it'll stick around. See you tomorrow, guys. Have a good one.